So let us see photodiode. Photodiode is always operated in reverse bias condition. Like Zener diode, photodiode always operated in reverse bias condition. This may be your online question. LED is always operated in forward bias condition. PN junction is always operated in forward bias condition, but photodiode and Zener operated in reverse bias condition. These may be your online questions. Let us see construction and operation. The light is always focused through the glass lens on the junction of the photodiode. We are focusing the light on the junction, okay, so that energy will be, photon energy will be given to the ions present over the junction, and electron and holes pairs may be created. And these electrons and holes pairs may be free for conduction, and they can constitute a photocurrent I lambda. Okay, this is the working principle of photodiode only. As a photodiode is reverse biased, see here, negative terminal is given to P, positive terminal is given to N. So this is in reverse bias condition. We can put here current limiting resistor also. These are the photons. These are the photons incident on the depletion layers, and the electron hole pairs which are generated due to these photons, which are shown in the depletion layer here. Positive and negative, positive and negative. Electron and hole pairs are created due to these photons which are focused on the depletion layer. Okay, this is the depletion layer wherein we can have a positive and negative ions, and that ions will get energy due to these photons. As a photodiode is reverse biased, as we go on increasing the reverse voltage, depletion layer penetrated on both the sides of the junction, because it will increase, depletion layer will increase because we are providing reverse bias. When we are providing forward bias, it will become narrow. The photons incident on the depletion layer, depletion region will impart their energy to the ions present there, and they generate electron hole pairs. The number of electron hole pairs will be dependent on the intensity of the light. These electrons and holes will be attracted towards the positive and negative terminals respectively. The electrons, holes will be attracted towards this negative terminal, and electrons will be attracted towards this positive terminal and to the external source, and they constitute the photocurrent I lambda, Okay, this is current only, reverse current only, but since this is a photodiode, it is labeled as I lambda. Okay, and typically I lambda is in microamperes. With the increase in the light intensity, more number of electron hole pairs are generated. Means as light intensity increases, number of electrons holes pairs will be increased and photocurrent will increase. Thus the photocurrent is proportional to the light intensity. This photocurrent is proportional to the light intensity. See the graph. This is the intensity versus photocurrent graph. As you go on increasing intensity, current will increase. So I lambda is proportional to intensity. This relation may be asked. As intensity increases, I lambda increases or decreases? It is increases. Okay. This is the intensity versus current graph. See here, what will be the effect of the photons or the light intensity on the current. Since this is a reverse current only, so for 0 intensity, reverse current will be like this. For 500 lumens, reverse current will be like this. For 10,000 like this. For 20,000 like this. For 40,000 like this. Characteristics. So current will go on increasing, which relation is shown over here. Okay. Characteristics always lie in third quadrant, but this is for just showing the relation, linear relation between intensity and I lambda. It is linear. Okay. But characteristics will be like this. So for 0 lumen means when there is no light, characteristics will be like this. There will be a very less current across the photodiode. Okay, and that is called as a dark current. When there is no light and still there is a current, some current, that is called as a dark current. And why that current is there when there is no light? No light means no current should be there, isn't it? Light नहीं है तो holes and electrons pair generate ही नहीं होंगे, तो current कहाँ से flow होगा? Reverse bias में तो diode operate नहीं होता. जब ये बहुत ज़्यादा electrons and holes pairs create होंगे, तभी current flow होना start होगा. So when there is no light, there is no question of current, but still there is a current, and that is leakage current, and that is due to the minority carriers. So it is the current flowing through the diode in the absence of light. Dark current flows due to the thermally generated minority carriers, and it increases due to the temperature, because as temperature increases, minority carrier increases. Dark current should be as low as possible. it should not be there, but if it is there, it should be as low as possible. The reverse current I lambda depends only on the intensity of light incident on the junction. I lambda depends on the intensity only, okay? And dark current depends upon temperature. It is almost independent of the reverse voltage, okay? Advantage is high sensitivity, high speed of operation compared to LDR. Light depending resistor से speed of operation इसका ज़्यादा है. Okay, we'll see disadvantages. फोटो करंट इंक्रीजेस विथ टेम्परेचर. जैसे टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज होता है फोटो करंट इंक्रीज होता है. पुअर टेम्परेचर स्टेबिलिटी, टेम्परेचर इंक्रीजेस, माइनॉरिटी कैरियर इंक्रीजेस, माइनॉरिटी कैरियर इंक्रीजेस, लीकेज करंट इंक्रीजेस. सो इट इज अ पुअर टेम्परेचर स्टेबिलिटी. एक्सटर्नल बायस वोल्टेज इज एसेंशियल फॉर ऑपरेशन. एक्सटर्नल बायस वोल्टेज इज गिवन फॉर ऑपरेशन. एम्पलीफिकेशन इज रिक्वायर्ड एज द आउटपुट करंट इज ऑफ स्मॉल मैग्नीट्यूड. एम्पलीफिकेशन की जरूरत है बिकॉज आउटपुट अगर स्मॉल आता है तो it is not measurable, so we need to amplify that signal, then we can convert it into lumens because we want to measure the light, so it should be in lumens, isn't it? But what we are getting output as a current for the applied intensity of light, and that current can be converted into lumens. So if that current is very poor, we cannot measure it, we cannot convert it into lumens, so it should be amplified. Okay. Why photodiode is operated in reverse bias condition? Because leakage current in the absence of light is in microampere. In the reverse bias condition means it is very sensitive. As थोड़ा सा भी इंटेंसिटी, लाइट इंटेंसिटी गिरा तो ये महसूस करता है, करंट चेंज हो जाता है, और देयर शुड बी चेंज इन करंट फॉर चेंज इन लाइट. इफ दिस, अगर ये सेटिस्फाई हो रहा है कंडीशन, तो वी कैन यूज फोटोडायोड इन रिवर्स बायस. ओके. So application is this photodiode can be used to detect the number of persons entering into the room, or number of क्या बोल सकते हैं हम, नंबर ऑफ कुछ इक्विपमेंट्स जा रहे हैं या कुछ मटेरियल जा रहा है, तो वी कैन काउंट द नंबर ऑफ मटेरियल पासिंग ऑन द कन्वेयर बेल्ट. सी, दिस इज द कन्वेयर बेल्ट. So at one side we can put LED or a light source, and at the other side we can put a photodiode. When there is a material passing on this conveyor belt, when light is cut by the LED, अगर कोई मटेरियल इसके बीच में आता है डायोड डिटेक्टर के और सोर्स के बीच में, तो लाइट कट हो जाएगी. अगर लाइट कट हो जाती है तो डायोड का वोल्टेज या करंट हमें आउटपुट में 0 मिलेगा, है ना. फिर वो अगर एटम आगे जाता है तो फिर से लाइट, दूसरा आइटम आ जाएगा तो फिर से लाइट कट हो जाएगी. ऐसे जितनी बार लाइट कट हो जाती है 0 सिग्नल हमें मिलता जाएगा. और अगर हम इसको काउंट करते हैं तो हमें पता चलेगा कि कितने आइटम्स इसमें से पास हो गए कन्वेयर बेल्ट से. सो वी कैन काउंट नंबर ऑफ आइटम्स पासिंग थ्रू दिस कन्वेयर बेल्ट, एज वेल एज वी कैन पास द नंबर ऑफ पर्सन्स एंटरिंग इनटू द रूम. डोर के साइड पे, एक साइड पे एलईडी, एक साइड पे फोटोडायोड लगा सकते हैं. सो दीज आर द एप्लीकेशंस ऑफ एलईडी एंड फोटोडायोड. इन a single example you can see the application.